Runner at third here, nobody out. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. And this is knocked down on the mound. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. A tag, and he is toast just off third. Brian Perkey will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And now a jump throw against his body. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are two gone.
And this is one of those throws as an infielder where you're semi-expecting your first baseman to pick it. But then when they do pick it, you're definitely grateful. That'll be worth a little fist bump after the inning for that one.
Ronnie Mad Dog will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Hey, come on now, big guy. One away.
Here's the 1-0. And he takes a called strike one.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Throw gets him 2 down.
And this play is the very definition of trading a run for an out. It's been an ugly inning so far, so I'm pretty sure they'll take anything they can get at this point.
Leading up for Northwest Arkansas.
Ronnie Mad Dog will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Oh, and this goes right past him. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So Bobby Adams will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Swinging a ground ball to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as Pablo Lopez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Here's the 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitches a called strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
This is one of those situations where those unwritten rules of baseball come into play. You've got a big lead. It's late in the ball game. This is where you really need to put the brakes on the running game.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. But fortunately, no advance.
Give him the green light.
And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. No problem here, 1 away.
Even with the big lead, it still doesn't hurt to play good fundamental baseball. So he's able to get his man up to third here with 1 out with that grounder to the right side.
Now a bullet to first. Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. And this is going to be... Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for first pitch in our Texas League matchup as we take a look at today's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Ronnie Mad Dog will be our man to watch as he comes into this game riding an impressive 20-game hitting streak. Steve, Eric, what have you seen from him lately that's been making him successful, and how long you think he can ride this?
Well, it's really impossible to know how long he can keep this thing rolling. But I will say that he really looks like he's in a zone right now. I mean, when you think about it, even the balls that he doesn't hit particularly hard are still finding holes for him and doing some damage.
Yeah, Steve, he does seem to have some good luck on his side, but I will say he looks awfully comfortable up there at the plate right now. Seems to be seeing the ball well, and his mechanics look very sound. Sometimes everything, it just comes together, and that time is now for him. Like you said, Steve, we can't predict how long this will continue, but it certainly doesn't look like it's likely to come to an end in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show.